In Atlanta, I was following you on Facebook and Twitter, and I saw in Atlanta you had quite the show 2 songs in.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal. We got through 2 songs luckily, but apparently during our second song, the beams underneath the floor, the lower level had cracked, so they wanted to, stop the show in case anything collapsed at that point. So it was crazy, man. It was really crazy.
So what was your reaction? You're up on stage, obviously, and
Yeah.
you see all these people starting to go like. I mean, you got to be thinking to yourself.
Here's the thing. I don't even think anybody on the floor knew what had happened. They were jumping so hard, and then when the song stopped, they didn't even realize that it had cracked because it was still, it hadn't collapsed or anything. But our guy Zach had run up on stage real fast, and usually when that happens, just to say hey, ask them to take a step back, just because they're getting crushed in the barricade and stuff. So that's what I thought was going on. But no, it was the other thing. So it was kind of crazy.
So that was Atlanta, big musical city. You're from Vegas, a city not really known for music. How do you think Vegas, being theatrical and all of the showmanship, how do you think that influenced Panic at the Disco?
I think in a couple ways. I mean, one way was because the music scene for us wasn't really existent in a way. I mean, it was we were too young to play venues because every venue was 21 and up, That's how they make their money, obviously. So it was just kind of rough. You couldn't really play anywhere. Couldn't really get into shows a lot of times. So I don't know. But the other side of it was, you have all these productions down there. You got Cirque du Soleil, and you've got all these magic shows and all this stuff. Just everything's production. So you had to make sure that, if you have a show down there, you got to kind of bring some serious heat over there.
Yeah.
So we kind of took that idea. We're yeah, well, let's build up a show and have performers and have fire and people backflipping and stuff like that. That'd be really fun. So yeah, we just kind of took those ideas instead.
Very cool. Now you've got 4 albums that they all have similarities, but they all have their own identity. Is that planned, or does that happen organically?
Yeah. I mean, there is a conscious effort to do something different, but what ends up happening, with the album, the way it sounds, happens very organically. It's always, conscious effort to do something intuitive, I guess. When you start writing something, it's if it feels right, if it sounds good, you gotta still be excited about it, and that's sometimes really hard to do, to keep that excitement during the process. But yeah, I love making different stuff all the time.
Very cool. And so you have been doing this for 10 years.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a long time.
Yeah.
How do you think you can still sell out shows 10 years?
I don't even know. It's kind of crazy. When before we started this tour, we heard it sold out almost, and we just, I don't know. It's one of the most surreal things, You do what you do, and you can only hope that the outcome is as good as it's been, and it's just phenomenal. It's really this indescribable thing. We have fans waiting hours and hours just outside of a venue before we even it's before the doors are open, the next or the day before. It's kind of crazy, but I mean that kind of dedication, I think it just speaks to how strong music is. The message behind it, and just how it makes people feel. It's a very powerful thing. I like it.
I mean, they broke a floor, so.
We almost broke an entire venue because of it, so yeah.
So I was watching your sound check, and you literally hit every decade that I can think of. You did the Green Day. You did. I mean, I even heard Miley Cyrus. Do you rap? Because I feel like you do everything. Can you rap?
As a joke sometimes, yeah. I've done rap vines as a joke. I mean, I love hip hop music. I love making beats and stuff, but I leave the rapping to the real rappers. I can't really call myself a rapper at all. It's just fun, to me, it's the way that I would do it is just kind of a party trick. You joke around with your friends and you just rap about funny stuff, which could end up being something cool. But no, I don't think I'm near the talent that most rappers have.
So album number 5, no rapping.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, if I have time to write something, I just can't freestyle that well.
Right.
I just off the top of the dome, I can't really do that. But yeah, if I wrote down some lyrics, I might give it a shot.
Yeah. All right, 2014, still the beginning of the year. What are some goals you have that are maybe outside of Panic at the Disco?
That's a good question. I don't know. I love just acting out. Vine is a really fun thing to do. That app, you can just kind of be creative. I like visual stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, right now I'm just focused on just touring. We have 4 months or 5 months planned of just straight tour. So we're just gonna do that, and then I honestly just want to make another album at the end of this year. But yeah, I want to collaborate with other artists too, people I haven't worked with yet before. I think it'd be really cool.
Who would that be?
A lot of people. I don't know. I said I like hip hop. I would work with so many rappers: Kendrick Lamar, A$AP Rocky, Action Bronson. Met that dude. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Action Bronson's awesome. Yeah, he's a good dude. Yeah, Taylor Swift. I love some T Swift.
You're talking to her #1 fan, so
Oh.
that right there, you know.
Yeah, she's the best. I love
Yeah,
her.
that's crazy. So now I understand you're also newly married.
Yes.
First year anniversary coming up?
It's coming up in April, yeah.
Anything special planned?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be, I mean, we're like in between tours, so we're trying to figure out other stuff to do, but yeah, there's definitely stuff in the works. You have to, it's the first year.
Yeah, and then after that it's
I can forget about it. No.
So, 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road, well, I'll say 20, after Panic at the Disco, what do you see yourself doing?
Oh man, future tripping is dangerous. I don't know. I think, you know what I've always wanted to do? This is gonna sound crazy. I just want to buy a bunch of land and like have a dog farm. Just like hundreds of dogs running around. That's really what I want to do. But honestly, I think like besides living that dream, apart from music, I don't know. I'd honestly like to get into producing. Aside from the band, like producing other bands and artists and stuff. That's something I really aspired to be as a producer.
Because I understand you play a ton of instruments.
Yeah, I mean I play like not exceptionally well at all.
Yeah.
But I can play mediocrely like a lot of instruments. Like just kind of piddle around. Yeah, I like recording a bunch of different instruments. It's just fun. I don't know. I get bored really easily. So I have to jump around to keep my ADHD on cue.
Yeah, I saw that on stage. There's a lot of jumping around. I think that's what makes it so interesting when you watch a show. You see them up there having fun.
Yeah.
It makes it fun for the audience.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's fun for us to watch them jump up and down too until the floor cracks. But yeah, it's good.
All right, man. Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, man.
Yep,
Appreciate
absolutely.
it. Sweet.